Hi, I'm Jason Phillips from SRAM Road Sports, and we're at Tour Down Under for the first race of the 2013 World Tour road cycling season. Today I'm going to be showing you Chris Anker Sorensen's bike from Team Saxo-Tinkoff. Now, Chris, as we all know, is one of the best mountain climbers in the peloton. He was a major player last year in the Tour de France in the Alps and the Pyrenees. And he's going to be a major force this year in the Tour de France, trying to help Alberto Contador win the overall. Saxo Bank are riding SRAM red group sets, zip wheels, and zip bars, stems, and seat posts. Here we have the new SRAM red shifter. Saxo are running nice blue hoods here that we've done specially for them. The new hood fits much more ergonomically in the hand. It's totally redesigned so you can get 3 fingers between the handlebar and the shift lever, and it's been really popular in the bunch since we introduced it last year. We've improved the reach adjust, so it's much easier now to move the shift lever and the brake lever, both with 2.5mm Allen keys here for the shift lever first, and on the top here underneath the hood for the brake lever. Here we have the new SRAM red brake. It's a single pivot brake. It incorporates the aero link here to give it a semi-double pivot movement. We find the brake to be really nice modulation, super powerful, and it's been really popular with the riders since we brought it in. On the brake here, you'll see the Zip Platinum Pro brake pads. We've specially designed these to work with the Zip wheels. In dry weather or wet weather, these will give you really consistent braking. They shed the water away from the wheel really fast. In hot conditions like today, they keep the heat in the rim down, which is very important in carbon wheels. Here we have the new SRAM red front derailleur. Incorporates yaw shifting technology, which allows you to use all 20 gears on your bike with no front derailleur rub on the chain whatsoever. The yaw front derailleur doesn't shift left and right as a normal front derailleur would. It shifts in a yaw motion, which really is the secret to having all 20 gears without any chain rub or chain rasp, as we like to call it. The front shifting system incorporates the X-Glide chain rings. It's a very important part of the front shifting system. These chain rings are designed to work with the yaw front derailleur, and we believe this gives you the best front shifting system available. The X-Glide chain rings are the stiffest chain ring we've ever made, and this, with improved geometry in the teeth and the shifting ramps, really has turned this into a market-leading front shifting system. Here we have the SRAM red rear derailleur. Now, the SRAM red rear derailleur is totally redesigned from the last model and incorporates AeroGlide pulley wheels, and these wheels really help reduce the noise in your drivetrain. We've totally redesigned the new rear derailleur, and we believe it gives you the most precise shifting possible. Chris Anker's using the Power Dome X-Glide cassette. Now, this is an 1126. This bike is basically set up for a hilltop finish stage later on in the race. Chris will have his 39-26 gear ratio for that uphill finish on Saturday. The X-Glide cassette incorporates elastomers between the teeth, between the cogs, and really cuts down on the noise in the drivetrain. We believe that with these elastomers and the AeroGlide pulleys, that this is as quiet as a drivetrain can ever be. Here we have the PC 1091 chain from SRAM. We've been using this chain in the World Tour for around 3 years now. It's the only surviving member of the old group set that's still going today, basically. The chain was just performing so well and so strong that we didn't see any need to update this chain. Here we have the SRAM Power Lock. This is what we use to lock the PC 1091 chain. We find it super secure, and it's really easy for the mechanics to open up the chain, take out a link, put a new lock back in, and close it back up, and it's very secure and really easy to work with for the mechanics. So this bike is set up for Saturday's mountaintop finish on Old Wollonga Hill, and you see Chris Anker Sorensen's gone for the 202, which is Zip's climbing wheel. It's the lightest wheel that Zip makes, and it's also available now in a Firecrest carbon clincher, which is, gives you an aerodynamic climbing wheel. This is a wheel you'll also see quite often in the Tour de France on the mountain stages. Chris Anker's a big fan of the 202. and we'll hopefully see a lot of him on these wheels this year. Saxo Bank is using the Service Course SL head stems and handlebars. They've been using these for the last 12 months. Here you have Chris Anker, he's riding a 130 stem. Stems are available from 80 millimeters to 140 millimeters, plus or minus 6 or plus or minus 17 degrees. You see Chris has chosen the Zip Service Course SL traditional bend bar. So he has the traditional, basically the old traditional shape of the handlebar, which is still really popular in the pro peloton today. Service Course SL stems are fastened here at the steerer and at the faceplate with titanium T25 fastening bolts, which makes it really easy for the mechanics to work often on the rider's position. It's a really durable bolt and it's been really popular. Saxo-Tinkoff are using the Zip SL Speed carbon seat post. In this version here, 20mm setback. It's also available in a 0 setback in 27.2mm and 31.8mm diameters. The SL Speed carbon seat post has a few advantages over an aluminium post in that it gives you a bit of a smoother ride on rough roads. Carbon can take away a bit of that road shock. It also has a full carbon fibre cradle, titanium hardware, and the weight advantage that comes with these materials.